What is the most effective prevention for depression, loneliness, anxiety, cancer, senescence, and Alzheimer's? The answer is not medical treatment, as most people would theorize, but regularly interacting with friends. Welcome to the second episode of Season 1 of Lively Live Life, a podcast by the Information Institute that explains the science behind everyday phenomena. Today's episode is Be Friendly, Not Lonely. Friends are an indispensable part of our lives. Most people spend 40 hours a week with the people they enjoy being with, at school and work. People turn to their friends to bond over a pleasurable occurrence or to seek comfort after a tragic incident, and, according to the New York Times, are a necessary component in one's occupation. The pleasure derived from socializing with friends is caused by the stimulated release of several chemicals. Firstly, dopamine, a neurotransmitter responsible for pleasure and happiness, is released through a specialized pathway known as the mesolimbic dopamine system. Our brains are wired to seek out the rush of dopamine that accompanies comfortable events, which is why most people seek to mingle with others. Dopamine is a crucial component in maintaining your health. A lack of dopamine in the body, according to the Cleveland Clinic, may result in Parkinson's disease, depression, and ADHD. Dopamine is not the only hormone that encourages social behavior. As stated by the National Library of Medicine, oxytocin, the hormone responsible for romance and trust, is also released. Researchers discovered that oxytocin corresponded to increased empathy and social memory, the sense of belonging in a society, which results in pro-social behavior. As certified by Kurzgesagt, in a nutshell, socializing is an evolutionary mechanism that has remained ingrained within humanity and the animal kingdom for millennia because it was the most effective way for our ancestors to survive. Our ancestors could not raise children, hunt, and protect themselves from external threats without the support of others. Therefore, the greatest threat to their survival was being ostracized by their own community. To avoid death, natural selection created social pain. Resembling how hunger and thirst remind the body to pay attention to its nutrient intake, loneliness reminds us to pay attention to our interpersonal relationships. Recently, the proportion of the number of lonely people has increased, largely due to less time spent interacting with others while spending more time online. For instance, Custodio found that the average American teenager spends 99 minutes a day on TikTok, which is greater than the time spent at all social events combined. Essentially, the usage of devices results in the same dopamine and oxytocin release as socializing does, which, unfortunately, is why people are becoming addicted to their devices. The health effects of loneliness are the most unhealthy phenomena that can arise. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, loneliness can result in depression, anxiety, desire to conduct self-harm and suicide, heart disease, stroke, and dementia. The effects of chronic loneliness rival obesity and smoking. Most aspire to obtain a healthy life, yet not many realize that the solution is hiding in plain sight. Perhaps luck may not grant you the pleasure of winning the lottery, but an equally desirable lottery ticket can be gained with your friends.